Assalamu alaikum. The question that is being repeated around the world in the four corners of the earth these days: why did the Arab regimes not move to support Gaza? Why they do not move even though the normal situation is for a brother to come to support his brother? Isn't this the common sense? Has the nature of the Arab regimes been corrupted? Are they completely broken down? With the scenes of daily destruction and killing carried out by the occupation army, with the horrific scenes broadcast live, scenes of the torn corpses of children, women and elderly, scenes of targeting everything related to life, or a reason for life in Gaza, and razing it to the ground, including hospitals, schools, health centers, mosques, bakeries, markets, water wells, ambulance crews, and that long and endless list of systematic destruction which reminds us of what happened in 1948, the days of the Nakba. With all these atrocities, it is assumed that blood runs through the veins of Arab regimes, and they are driven by motives of brotherhood. If not for the brotherhood of religion, Arabism, and the unity of geography, then at least for the sake of human brotherhood. Have these regimes lost their humanity? Maybe they have not lost their humanity, but they lost their will. So who loses his will is practically deprived the compass and does not know where he's going, and he cannot decide where to go. These regimes have no will. If someone has no will, how can you expect anything from him? How do you ask him to support the oppressed? However, the most important issue and the depth of its meaning may only be understood by those whom Allah has blessed with a deep understanding, correct understanding, pure faith, and a true reading of the event. The most important issue is that Gaza is an issue, a big issue. It is part of the Ummah issue. The Ummah's issue is an honorable and pure because it relates to the land of Al-Isra, the night journey. It relates to Al-Quds and Al-Aqsa Mosque. So Gaza is also an honorable issue. Oh people, honorable issues are only concerned with honorable people, and only honorable people defend them. The Arab regimes and the regimes behind them that claim to be Islamic do not deserve this honor. It failed the test. Not the test of Gaza today, but decades ago, on the day it handed over its leadership to the West and East and severed its relationship with its religion, its people, and the concerns of its nation. Let me tell you a story from history, our history. In the year 571 AD, the ruler of Yemen, Abraha al-Ashram, decided to demolish the Kaaba. This was 40 years before the emergence of Islam. Abraha arrived to Mecca with a large army led by elephants. Therefore, that year was called the Year of the Elephant. Abraha wanted to demolish the Kaaba in revenge, and so that the Arabs would make a pilgrimage into his church Al-Qulais in Yemen instead of the Kaaba. The Quraysh tribe and all the other tribes of Mecca were known for their courage, horsemanship, and daring. They had the strength to confront Abraha. But they did nothing. Rather, they left the area to Abraha in a pivotal historical moment. The Arabs did not fight Abraha. They could not protect the Kaaba, even though they could. But the will of Allah wanted otherwise. It was fate that the bearer of the message of change would be born in the same year. The prophet of the end times who changed the face of history. Now imagine if the Arabs of Quraysh and Arabia were able to protect the Kaaba, which represents an honorable cause, and confronted Abraha, his army and his elephants. Then after 40 years, someone came out and telling them, I am the messenger of Allah Muhammad. I call you to Islam and monotheism. What were they going to tell him? Oh Muhammad, what need do we have of the religion of Islam when our gods gave us victory over the most powerful army, which is the army of Abraha, and we protected the Kaaba, the sacred house of God, without Islam? So my brothers, the incident of Abraha, the Kaaba and Quraysh was a divine preparation for a great event that changed the face of history. And the Gaza incident today and the Arab regimes and disappointment are divine preparation for a great event that will change the face of history. Therefore, do not blush at these regimes of betrayal of Gaza. It is an expected betrayal. We knew it, and we knew its headlines even before the incident happens. Do not bother yourself with the question, where are the Arab regimes? Why not help the people of Gaza? Why do not food and medicine enter them despite the occupation? This question has become absurd and waste of time. America, Tel Aviv and Europe have wrapped the noses of these regimes in the dirt a long time ago. As for the oppressed and betrayed in Gaza and other places, the night has an end, and the dawn of freedom must burst forth with springs of goodness from where they least expect it. See you soon in an upcoming episodes. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.